This week on Countdown to First Pitch, we'll take a look at some of the promotions for the 2020 season. You'll see highlights from Week 3 in college baseball, and we'll talk to one of our former players who is finding his footing here in Charlottesville. It's all coming up on Countdown to First Pitch. Welcome back to Seville Weekly Ballpark at Charlottesville High School, where your 2020 Tom Sox will take the field in just over 3 months from today. I'm Greer Gill, here to take you through the best from your Sox this week. Ahead, we'll talk to one of our 2019 studs about how he's making an impact this spring and hear about some of the promotions coming to Seville Weekly Ballpark this summer. But first, let's take a look at some of the highlights from your Sox this week in college baseball. Kyle Battle lit it up over the weekend, going 9 for 18 with 5 runs, 8 RBIs, 3 doubles, and a home run.
Kyle Battle!
Parker Nolan was also scorching hot, going 6 for 12 with 5 runs, 10 RBIs, and 4 home runs.
3 straight days.
Virginia Tech's Kevin Madden had a good weekend against Bryant, going 6 for 11 with 6 RBI, a triple, and a home run.
Well hit down the left field line. This ball is gone. Kevin Madden, a 2-run shot to left.
2018 Tom Sox player Antonio Menendez had a great start against Sacred Heart, throwing 5 innings and allowing no runs, 1 hit, and striking out 9. A couple other top performers, 2019 pitcher Matt Dillard tossed a complete game for Johns Hopkins, allowing no walks and no earned runs and striking out 10. 2020 pitcher Mason Delane struck out 8 batters in 3 innings on Saturday. And returner Ramon Garza hit a 3-run home run against Niagara on Saturday. Now, we have some exciting news for the upcoming season. As many of you have heard, all Tom Sox games in 2020 will be admission-free. That's right, no cost for tickets or parking, thanks to the fine folks at Carter Bank & Trust and Mudhouse Coffee Roasters. We'll have some great promotional nights on the calendar for the month of June. June 10th will be Military Appreciation Night, where we recognize all retired and active duty military members. June 16th will be UVA Athletics Night, where we will invite UVA athletes from all 27 teams to join us at Seville Weekly Ballpark. And on June 28th, we'll recognize area police, fire, and emergency officials as part of First Responders Night. That's just a sample of what's to come. In a few weeks, I will sit down with Promotions Director Drew Goodman to discuss some big improvements to the game day experience this summer. Christian Hlinka is a name that everyone got used to hearing over the summer here in Seville. After recovering from an ankle injury, Christian lit up for the Sox, batting .346 with 3 home runs and 26 RBIs. Our David Argo sat down with Christian to see how his summer success has carried into the spring.
Virginia's Christian Hlinka has not had a simple couple of years. After sitting on the bench a majority of his first year, then being sidelined with an ankle injury all of his second year, Christian got limited opportunities to find his place on one of the best programs in all of Division I baseball. Through those 24 months, Christian learned to have a different sense of appreciation for the game than he did coming out of high school.
I think one of the biggest things I took away from that time was making sure I always played my hardest and always played with extreme appreciation and gratitude for the game. When you're sidelined like that and you're not able to run out into the field every day, and when you're out there watching your teammates compete and you're not able to play the sport, that you love, it really puts into perspective, how important it is to take each day, be appreciative for each day, be grateful for each day, and don't take anything for granted. You never know when your time might end, and I think it's super important to be able to go out there, enjoy it every time, and make sure you're appreciative. It's tough sitting out a whole year and watching everybody around you, playing and sitting in here cheering everybody on, being super excited for everybody. But there's definitely, I had to teach myself how to run again. There's that being injured for that long, it takes a little bit of time to teach yourself how to run again, how to get back out there and how to trust yourself that you're not going to get injured again. So that was part of it. And then I think just, like I said, having that confidence, being able to get back onto the field, having those live game reps, and just being able to go out there and have fun and be with the team, be with the guys.
Thanks to a successful recovery, by the end of June, Christian was clear to get back on the field. But little did we know then, that was just the start of his exciting comeback.
I remember running out for the first time playing, I think it was I just got cleared, I think, and I'd gotten a pinch hit at bat and then got put into the game in the 7th inning maybe in left field, or in right field. And I come back in and I tell Mike, I'm like, hey, I just couldn't, it was the craziest thing, I just couldn't stop smiling as I was running out onto that field. It was the craziest thing. I never really thought that, being out for that long, when I would come back, it would be that big of a deal for me. I kind of just expected to roll right back into it, but there was something uncontrollable happen, running out onto that field. It just made me so happy, and just to be back out there, it was the craziest feeling.
Different players have different goals for summer ball. Some come to get additional reps. Others come to play more than their normal college season allows. But some, like Christian, are getting their first meaningful playing time of their collegiate careers. Being close to home helped Christian substantially in his recovery, but it also provided a chance to learn more about the city he calls his second home and to provide support in the Charlottesville community.
I would say that was probably one of the most important summers of my life in terms of my baseball career and just growing up and experiencing a lot of different things. Coming off the injury, it was super helpful being at home here. I got to work with BMAC to rehab and get fully back, and I got to work with our strength coach to get a lot bigger and stronger, which has definitely contributed to the recent offensive success, I would say. But being here, being in Charlottesville, I think it allowed me to connect with not only UVA more, but the local community. Being able to play in front of the Charlottesville faithful was a lot of fun, and being able to kind of get involved with the Boys and Girls Club and be more immersed in the community here was definitely a big thing in helping me grow, and then just appreciate everything that I have here, being on the team, being able to play in this stadium with these guys in this city. It's awesome. So.
Coming back to the Wahoos for the fall of his third year was a new experience for Christian. After a rookie camp with no expectations and a sophomore camp which saw him break his right ankle, Christian's new appreciation for the game helped him see that only the best lay ahead.
It was definitely a different experience, but it was a lot more fun. When you come in here as a rookie, everything's going a million miles an hour. You got your head spinning around in circles. It takes a little bit of time to get used to everything and to feel at home. When you come back as a vet and an older guy and younger guys are looking up to you, it makes the whole experience a lot more fun. Everything slows down. You're kind of out here just being able to enjoy being in this awesome stadium, being with my teammates, and just having a great time playing the game that we love.
And Hlinka has taken full advantage of this spring, becoming a major contributor for a Virginia team off to its best start since 2017.
It's awesome. I mean, I had dreamed about doing this sort of stuff, and honestly, it's almost an out-of-body experience. Having this stuff happen and being able to help the team win, and I think I'll live by it. I think we have one of the best offenses in the country. Just looking at our performances over the first 13 or 14 games of the season, and being able to be a part of that and contribute to that has been a true blessing. And it's super awesome. Getting that confidence, like you said, over the summer. Being able to roll back into here, wear that uniform, and finally kind of have everything fall into place, have the pieces come together, and just having a great time doing it. It's a lot of fun.
That'll do it for this week of Countdown to First Pitch. We hope you'll join us in 2 weeks as we continue to get ready to take the field at Seville Weekly Ballpark. For our entire crew, I'm Greer Gill, and go Sox!